3 tips as an LCM piano teacher. In this piece, there's a beautiful melody in the right hand and a smooth accompaniment with the left hand. So first, you should make your left hand smooth. Start with understanding the chords. Read them out loud and move your fifth finger down in every new chord. Practice it by just looking at the paper. Remember it, you can teach your fingers to move. Let them do the work. Learn to walk on the keyboard with your hand. Your fingers will find the right note. Don't lift your hand too much. Stay close to piano and try to find the notes just by feeling your way around the keyboard. Over time, your fingers will remember exactly where to go. Whenever you see a piece in 12/8 time, start by feeling it in group of 3. In 12/8, we have 4 main beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And each beat contains 3 semiquavers. Okay, let me show you in a very easy way and you will never forget it. Here we have a quaver note and we will count it as 1. So we will count the crochet as 1, 2. And so we will count the dotted crochet as 1, 2, 3. Because we count it as 1, the quaver note. This crochet has 2 quavers in it, like this, 1 and 2. And this dotted crochet has 3 quavers in it. 1, 2, 3. So as you see, it's very easy if you know the logic. So we will count the left hand as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And in the right hand, when we see the dotted crochet, we will count like 1, 2, 3, and it's tied with other 1, 2 because it's just a crochet. 1, 2, 3 tied with 1, 2, and here is a quaver, so it's 3. And when I come here, it's 1, 2, 3 because it's dotted crochet, and again tied with a crochet, 1, 2, and counts the quaver, so it's 3. And when I come here, 1, 2, 3 tied with another 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, and then it's tied with the 1 and then 2, 3, and here again we have a dotted crochet, 1, 2, 3 tied with 1 and then 2, 3, dotted crochet, 1, 2, 3 tied with 1 and then 2, 3. When you're playing, count it like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In this piece, the dynamics will guide you and they will make it easy. Here we have a poco ritardando, means the piece slowly comes to an end, but after a tempo comes. So we should do this ritardando like we are having a breath. It's not an ending, just slow down your steps, take a breath, and then naturally return the original tempo. And as you see, there's a decrescendo and a piano here. So make sure that you decrease the sound. And here it says a little more movement. Here you have slowed down and played more softly, and now it's time to be more lively and energetic. Then we have similar dynamics, a tempo after a ritardando, and here also we have similar things. And these ritardando parts appear with the trickiest parts in the piece. Slowing down here gives you more control and make these passages much easier to handle. And the most important tip is